Hold on.
Resurgence.
Hold on.
Survive
Alright.
and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster.
Ready?
Top point for your squad, soldier.
I'm live again, y'all. It's the third time my shit didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, 1,000 legger. Alright. Brother. I can't feel it. That's the cheapest smart bit.
We got company though.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Hostile mosquito is online.
Ah, who this? What? Oh, it's another person. He right here. Behind the door. Oh, that's not even y'all. You got other company, y'all. I think y'all was looking.
Hostiles deploy the mosquito.
Your squad mates back on station.
Oh, it's two. Damn, what the hell y'all at?
I just flew on.
Secure the supply boxes. Locations are marked on your attack map. Your squad mates redeploying. Well done. Getting another chance. Make it count.
Get the fuck out. Ah.
Red box. Right.
Damn.
Eric, how you hear me? Alright, my fault, yeah. I was going. I had a big centipede on my wall. I had to kill it. Where they at? They upstairs?
What animal are you scared
Your squad
to be
mates
face
back
to
on
face
station.
with on land?
Good work. You're back on
Spider.
station. Go get after it.
Out of all the animals, you said a fucking spider?
Are you saying like in closed doors?
In your house.
Oh,
Hostiles deploy the mosquito.
any animal. Besides, any animal. What you talking about? Besides like a rabbit or something.
Hostile mosquito is online.
Like any wild animal in my crib.
The animal I'm most scared to be face to face with is a polar bear. Cause I ain't got a chance in hell.
Got gas moving in.
Polar bear. First of all, it's not gonna survive here.
I think it's silverback.
You said a silverback?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
They're sweethearts though.
Supply box secured. 2 to go.
They beat your ass, Jack.
It's in.
No, I mean they can, but a chimp is more likely to beat you up than a gorilla. Chimps are vicious. They'll rip your face off. They're vicious. Huh?
Oh, okay. Wait more.
Stand by for redeployment.
That nigga's dying.
Your squad mates
I'm
redeploying.
there, yeah.
Well done.
No.
I ain't gonna hold you. We talking about when we get back here. We gonna cook up. I'm not laying at home.
Nah.
Squad
Home.
mates back on station. Good work.
Home not looking too good right now.
No, it's not, bro.
Your squad mates redeploying. Well done. You got a loadout drop inbound.
I'm gonna load it.
That's on prison?
I'll be back.
I'm coming. Well, I'm not. I'm about to die first.
Oh damn.
I ain't got no bullets.
No, I'm tired, but I'm
Damn.
gonna stay up for fucking
Can we get off some?
Damn.
Can we get off?
Dickhead. Right here,
It's the same squad.
You were one of 5 remaining.
Damn.
Oh.
We got an ass whoop.
Why y'all die like that?
Y'all need me to come save y'all?
Yeah, you can shut the fuck up.
Come carry y'all? I need to carry.
I ain't gonna lie. You can hop on. I'm about to get off. I'm tired and I'm starving.
About to be some glizzies.
Nah, I'm about to go eat some shrimp noodles.
Just shrimp noodles.
Yo, you ever gourmet your noodles up? You got like some shrimp noodles. You throw some shrimp in them Jones.
Yeah, right. You do a little bit of obey in that John.
Yo, yes.
Trying to tell you.
This is really a fat nigga conversation. And you both are just
Alright, I'm
disappointed.
gonna get up after this game. I'm gonna get up after this.
Why you gotta make it about weight?
Did you hear me, Kyle?
He ain't fit, man. Man, fuck out of here, man. We not
What
gonna
do you
do
mean
this.
he ain't fat? Oh, so I am. So he's not. You distinguish.
There was no way to get out there. There was no way. I was cornered. There was nothing I could do. There was nothing I could fucking do. I was trying to get out. There was nothing I could do.
This nigga's a little funny.
You're gonna call me Kyle.
What do I call you?
Hey, Josh, at what point should your girl be allowed to fart in front of you?
After you smash.
So if you smash day 1, she can fart in front of
Yeah.
you day 2.
Yeah, you saw each other
Technically,
naked.
she's already farting in front of you when you smashing her. What you talking about?
Yeah, y'all saw each other naked. I don't even fart in front of my girls before I smash.
Am I the one who don't really fart in front of his? Like, I ain't farting in front of my exes.
Bro, what? You
I'm
don't
not
trip.
gonna lie.
I don't be caring.
I used to do that shit on the covers to fuck with my ex. Oh, farting in the
That's
covers.
yo.
Deploying shortly.
No, that's
Yo.
wicked work.
That's
nasty
disrespectful.
work. That's nasty
This man
work.
farted under the covers just to fuck with his ex.
All right, good night, dude. I'll holler at you. Thanks for
Yo, you
pulling
just gave
up.
me ideas, yo. I'm about to suffocate him under the covers and just fart.
That's crazy.
Bro. Well, you were here under the covers and fart.
That's a real stinky joint, like I had
All
some
stations,
spaghetti
we
or
are green
something.
to go. Stand by for deployment.
A whole bunch of cheese and chocolate milk.
Yo, these dudes is vile.
I remember I had some school pizza and some chocolate milk. I was bombing the class.
Yo, why did they give us that,
Yeah, that's they still giving them that, obviously. They still giving that to him. That's a terrible combination, by the way.
yo? You know what I hate?
It was good.
You know what I
Very
hate about being in school and being an athlete? They just didn't give me water. Just give me bottles of water, bro. You would get the practice and you'd be dehydrated if you wasn't careful. I hated that every fucking day. You know how many motherfuckers was playing sports dehydrated? Because they want to give you some fucking chocolate milk. And you don't want to put your mouth on a water fountain because the freak boys be tonguing that shit.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I almost got in a fight this year. Cause it's recess, right? I'm coming inside the building. Everybody thirsty, you feel me? Who was supposed to
Coming in the building.
I was coming
Coming in the building.
Alright, I was walking in the building.
They
From
say
recess.
you about to bust a nut in the
Everybody
building.
thirsty. Alright, I'm at the water fountain. It's a line at the water fountain. The cousin in front of me, he put his whole mouth on the
Nasty.
bro. I was about to fight, bro. We about to fight, bro.
There's no reason to do that. Why?
It doesn't enhance the water. You're not getting more water by doing that. He just
Like, nigga, you're trifling.
he just
bro.
copied off his mom. That's all.
And also doing that post COVID is crazy.
Like
Like before, it was kind of like you just annoying. You a freak ball. Somebody clean it. Now it's like you acting like that post COVID.
That's trifling, bro. I was mad as I don't know what, bro. There was a teacher right there. I'm like, bro, you just watched him do that and not say nothing to him.
Not saying not a damn thing. You know, insanity.
She was like, it's my, nigga, it's my water fountain. I was
That shit, them joints be having lime and shit on it. It be green and rusted and shit.
Bro,
Man.
it's a water fountain in the basement. That junk got mold on it. Niggas still be
Oh.
drinking from it. I'm like, what's up with you?
Crazy.
Let me tell you this, man.
Returning you to the front. Earn this.
I don't know about your middle school choir, but I know my middle school. Half them teachers were scared of half the students, so you just had to learn to fight because they wasn't gonna protect you.
Yeah.
We had to just learn to snuff some shit because they knew people was getting bullied and they didn't do shit. There was dudes literally terrified to come to school, bro.
That was when all the teachers is women.
Like,
That's
we
what
had
happened.
Mr. Harvey.
Give it. No, motherfuckers didn't even and that, but that nigga was all in the basement. Niggas knew they could get away with shit because Mr. Harvey was always in the basement, so you could get away with shit. Mr. Harvey was a beast.
We
Like,
had Mr.
he had
Harvey.
some-
We
you
had
ever seen Mr. Harvey.
we had
Mr.
Mr.
Harvey wrestled in college.
we had Mr. Mordecai.
Did you know Mr. Harvey wrestled in college?
Closing in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I wrestled him. He fucked me up.
Swarm still active, soldier. Step it up.
Bro, I feel like is it just me, chat, or is wrestling gay in your opinion?
Hostile
No.
mosquito is
What?
online.
Wrestling is gay in my opinion.
It's one of the oldest sports.
What the fuck?
One of the most masculine
Think
sports.
about it, think about it, think about it. You're on a man with another man with the tightest clothes possible. You're climbing on top of each other. That's not gay to you?
Nah, that shit hurt.
Sometimes they meet me on your back and all it.
All squad members are in.
Hey, Quad, let me ask you a question, Quad. When you fighting, do you think about any of that?
Enemies deployed
No,
counter
I ain't
All right,
gonna
all right,
lie.
all right, all right then. All right, that's the point. That's the point. That's the point. Because ain't nobody think about nobody meat being on them or none of that. We just trying to win the fight. So,
You trying not to get slammed.
but
Y'all
and-
not fighting, y'all literally wrestling.
But-
no, it's
but-
fighting. No,
but
it's
Quad,
fighting.
Quad, every Quad, every fight that you ever gonna get into ends like that.
Yeah, it ends up wrestling. You end up on the ground.
Most dudes can't box. Like, how
90% of fights. end
how
up on
many
the ground.
guys? How many guys do you know can actually box, Quad? Like actually, like was in the gym, amateur fights. There's very few. Most of us don't have hand-to-hand combat, so most fights end up in some type of,
Drops on the
Even
way.
when
wrestling
you watch
match.
boxing, they end up grabbing each other most
So,
of the time.
you know. So
Even
it,
professional boxers end up
so
I
grabbing
know how
it's-
each
to
other.
fight. I know how to fight, but 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna pick you up and slam you.
but Quad, that's 98% of people though. Like
I wouldn't-
98% of fights
So
is
you-
going in that way. They're
When
going
you-
in the
when you
wrestling.
pick 'em up, when you pick
I ain't
him up
gonna
and
lie.
slam him, is you thinking this
want-
shit gay, bro? Let me
No,
actually put him down.
I want you to try to slam me. As soon as you put your head down to try to slam me, I'm knuckling your face.
Hostile
But-
deployed
Uppercutting you with
mosquito.
the craziest uppercuts of your life. Your
But that's the
nose
thing
is
though.
gone.
But that's the thing though, Neff. Like when dudes know how to wrestle, fights be like 15 seconds.
Be advised,
If
there's
that,
an enemy squad gunning
a fight might be like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's
When,
what I'm saying.
when you got
That's
when you got a wrestler versus a non-wrestler, the fight might be 10 seconds. If that.
why I love football. 'Cause first of all, I can stand my ground. You trying to slam me, my legs, you're not picking me up. Then as
You
soon
talking
as
about, you talking about a
pick me
regular
up,
person or you talking about a wrestler?
bro, I don't care if I'm fighting a wrestler. A wrestler not.
How old is
Bro,
he?
first of all,
Ray, how,
first of all,
PJ,
a
how old is
wrestler-
dude?
He's 14.
14.
Okay, okay, I got you. Yeah, you're right. Right, you're not
Bro,
wrong.
a wrestler, bro. I'm not. First of all, if I know you're a wrestler, I'm not
Hostile
letting you
deployed
grab me.
mosquito.
You're not gonna
I'm
let
gonna-
him.
Hostile
You're not
mosquito
gonna
is
let
I'm
him.
going to
online.
let you grab me. As soon as you
Okay.
get close to me, I'm hitting you with a jab right to your nose. I wish you would try to get close to me. Nigga, what, bro? Shh, now I want to fight. Yeah, I'm in a
Mm.
fighting mood. Drop your money, Jack.
There you go.
Yeah.
He gonna say, he said drop your money, yeah.
Hey man.
It was instinct for, that's instinct for me.
No, it's not. See, now here you go. Why niggas gotta play with me like that? I ain't do nothing to nobody. Leave me alone. I ain't do nothing to nobody.
That was instinct. You say drop your money, he said here you go.
Bro,
It's instinct. It's that, that's a natural instinct.
I mean,
Kill confirmed, and we
listen, man.
Jack,
I
ain't
knew
playing with you, Jack.
I knew our middle school was crazy when when the boy robbed the teacher to pay off his debts.
Bro, I was in that class,
What?
bro. We stayed. We was.
Yeah,
I was in
we
that
stayed.
class.
We
was
stayed.
Like 7:30 at night, bro.
The cops came and all that. Yeah, he was getting extorted. We had one of our. I ain't gonna say his name on chat, but
Timothy.
squad mate.
I ain't say a name, but he was getting extorted. Like he was getting extorted, like actually getting extorted. He stole money.
Earl in there.
He stole money to
He stole Miss Pelly Christmas money. That was her
How you do
Christmas
it?
shopping money.
like we was in middle school. Dudes was getting extorted. That was the craziest shit in the world to me.
They
What
tried
is
that shit
extorted?
with me.
I don't
They
even
tried
know
that
what
shit
that
with me. That shit didn't even fly.
You gonna whoop my ass every day. You wasn't getting the money.
I'd rather fight you every day than stress and try to
Oh
find
damn,
you
Stiz
money.
gone.
God.
Bro, yeah, Studs live. You ain't noticed that? He lost at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, no, you gonna beat me up every day. We're gonna be fighting every day. And I'm gonna just get sharp and I'm gonna catch you. But you're not
This is the
getting
thing
no money.
this is what I realized in middle school. Like after that was shut all that bullying shit down. You can beat me up 3 times. I just gotta beat you once. The first time I beat you, you're not gonna want to fight no more.
Each of them.
But
The first time I beat a nigga, you're not gonna want to fight no more.
But I feel like in order for you to get extorted, the danger level might be a little higher.
I think if you let it escalate, it'll be way. If you let it escalate, it's gonna be way worse. The danger level is gonna increase.
So you would get beat up 3 times and only beat him up once? If I get beat up 3 times, I'll beat you up 4 times.
No, what I'm
going
saying.
to war.
No,
We're
what
going
I'm
to war
saying.
all
You're
year.
not understanding what I'm saying. What I'm saying is stick up for yourself every time.
We're going to war every time. And
You stick up for yourself
if you
every
don't want
time.
to fight, I'll
Never,
take you.
never duck or fade. Like just stick with it. You can lose 3 times. You can lose 3 times. All you gotta do is win 1 time after that. After that, they're not gonna want to fight no more because you already beat them. They don't want to take another L.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm sneaky. We're going to have to fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my no. But what I'm saying is like, I think in order for somebody to get extorted,
Wait. You lose to a motherfucker 3 times. First of all, listen. Triple H said it best. You're only as good as your last match. Listen, you get the 1 W. You won the whole thing. The last person who won the last fight won the whole thing. I'm not running that shit back. If a dude beat me 3 times, I beat him 1 time. I'm not running that shit back. I'm gonna just talk shit like I beat your ass.
All right. Maybe that's just.
Tell me stop.
Maybe that's just. But I know me personally. I'm not getting beat up 3 times.
You gonna run that nigga fake, but what if you lose 4? Fuck no.
Then we're going to war until I win more.
You already won. You won the last one. What that even means?
We're going to war all year.
This
We're
not
going to war all year.
a, this not a boxing. This not a boxing record, my nigga. You just getting clout. You beat him. You won.
It's not a boxing record.
B, you gonna run that shit back? You get 1 on that nigga fine. You gonna run that shit back? You gonna milk
I fight the.
I beat you up 3 times, nigga. You only beat me up once.
Yeah, when I
It don't matter. It's like I beat your ass. That's the only thing people gonna remember.
back to my original point before I even answer that question. I kind of feel like to some degree the threat level like they like he might have like I don't know. It had to be a higher threat for him to be paying money. Because I'm not paying money just to get beat, like, to not be beat up. I don't like. There's not enough fear of me to like. You can't threaten me with an ass whooping to pay money. Like it gotta be a higher threat. It gotta be a higher threat.
This the game they did, right? They start by just soft threatening you. They be like, you gonna give me some money now? Because they tried it on me, and I said, well, you got to see me after school or whatever. And then they was like, oh, all right. And then that ended it. They tried it on me. I was like, y'all got me all the way fucked up. They start by just saying they're gonna extort you, and I think the more you're around them, the more shit they do. Like, so they escalate it. So like they get them this, get me more. Then they start pulling knives out on niggas. Then they start pulling guns. But if you're just in school,
but no, but that's
you
but
going home.
but
You
but
ain't
that
got-
yeah, but that's what I
you
was
just don't-
that's what I was talking about.
I'm
like
agreeing with you.
yeah,
They escalated. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. They escalated.
I'm like it had to be a bigger threat to it than you know what I'm saying. I'm like it had to be because I don't think an ass whooping is enough to you know what I'm saying. Like
It may
dudes
have been, you never know, nigga.
dudes have been beat up before. I don't think an ass whooping is enough, but. I'm not everybody, so, but I'm like that's just weird to me.
It may have been, bro. I don't know if them niggas had guns. They never tried that shit on me. They were just vague about it, and I was just like, it's whatever. It's whatever. I don't know what you got. I don't know, niggas. Whatever. See me at the school. Whatever you got.
Running duos, Reek.
Yeah, we can.
But I could possibly believe that they probably threatened to shoot him or something. I don't know. Like that shit really going to happen over $40. But some niggas really scared of getting their ass whooped, bro.
No, I remember. Who was it?
Yo, Egbert.
What's the dude name? He died. I still ain't gonna say his name, but he threatened the dude that stole from Miss Pelly. He threatened his mom.
He threatened his mom in front of him?
Yeah, he threatened his mom in front of him.
What did he say to her?
He said, he asked him actually. He said, "Yo, that was your mom that told us to be quiet, right?" He's like, "Yeah, she be tripping." He said, "All right." He said, "Next time I see her, if she say anything, I'm gonna smack the shit out of her." I'm like, "Damn!" Like we was like 13, 12. We was like 12, 13. Like so my thing is like, that's why I'm like, the threat level had to be different. It had to be at a point where it was like, it felt like I might get, you know what I'm saying? It had to feel different because that I don't know.
Feeling like that in the 7th grade is crazy.
But
you a bitch.
Yeah,
I think some niggas just bitches, bro.
Like I'm like it had to be a different like, because I mean I can't see a scenario where I'm paying nobody no money. I just can't. And I'm not a gangster. I just can't see the scenario. I just can't.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Me neither. Because if they pull a gun on me, I'm gonna just tell the cops. Like it's like dude, threaten me. Like I'm dead ass. Like it could never get to that point with me. Like listen, I'll run with you, but if you escalate it to that point, I'm gonna tell the cops. Cause I'm not getting shot. And I don't got guns, so I'm with you. There's no way it could have got to that point, and it didn't, because I shut that shit down immediately. I think Tim didn't shut it down immediately, and they probably got to a point where like they was comfortable enough to reveal the higher level threats, because you can't just open up with I got a gun, I'm gonna shoot you, because some niggas might just tell. You know what I mean? Like. So they probably saw how scared he was and got him more and more scared, and eventually they probably started threatening him something crazy. But I think at the beginning, it was just like, you a nut for going along with it, period. And then after that, it just escalated. Like, I think you're right. It had to have been more. They really had that dude stealing from the teacher. That's crazy. Like, he was so desperate, he was like, it's not like he knew Miss Pele had money. Like, he was so desperate, he was like, who can I steal from? I gotta get it by the end of the day. I'm trying to teach her. It just so happened that her Christmas money was in her pocketbook.
And I mean, but he wasn't the only one. There was like several other kids in that. There was like several other kids within our grade that was going through that, and that blew my mind. I'm like, bro, like I don't know, bro. I'm like, that's just crazy to me. But
they bitches, bro.
But I'm like.
But they also was preying on, like, he was preying on, you think this had a part of it be? You think they were preying on niggas that didn't have squads? Because I think we missed a lot of shit because we were so clicked up.
I mean,
there was a couple niggas in our group that was with this shit. Me and you was those people that was with this shit.
Right. Well,
we ended up protecting a lot of other people that wasn't necessarily with the shits in our friend group.
And I can agree on that. I also think that it had something to do with wanting to be down with them. Cause I have friends. I think that played a part. Cause I have friends that, like, I had a couple. I was close to a couple dudes in that circle, but I never begged to be a part. You know what I'm saying? I never like, yeah, that ain't me. I was never that guy. So I think that plays a part too, because if I want to be down with you, I'm more likely to do shit to be down with you. You know what I'm saying?
It was the Jadon shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that played a part too. Like it was for me to see that happen in the 7th grade, to me, it's just insane though.
Imagine you trying to be friends with a nigga, he end up extorting you, get you sent to jail. That's crazy, man.
To even think that, like, bro, at 13 years old, I was never thinking about pay me money or I won't smack the shit out you.
I'll be saying it's not snitching it's not snitching if you're the victim. Alert the local authorities.
Man. Look, it ain't snitching if you not no active participant in none of the bullshit. If you just minding your business doing what, if you just being a regular 13-year-old, somebody say I'm gonna shoot you, and you tell the cops, you're doing the fuck you supposed to do. You're 13, like you're not, like.
Your squad is down.
No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like you're 13 years old.
Nigga. This ain't the wire, nigga. Get that shit out of there. You going to jail.
You are like you're an average 13-year-old. Like yeah, like why would you? But again, some people be so paralyzed with fear of repercussions of maybe they'll do something to my parent because they did stuff to people's parents. People's parents was victimized, bro. Like
that's crazy. They bitches.
Like people's parents was victimized. People's parents got attacked.
Was it single moms or something?
Shit. If you had a big brother, if you had an uncle, he got that work. They ain't do nothing. I ain't hearing nothing about moms.
Man, maybe we had some.
I heard about.
Did we have angels on our side or something? Because we missed all that shit. It is not like they wasn't fucking with us. We just missed that shit. Like,
I mean,
we just missed it. Like, it never got to that point because we just shut it down. Like, it was like, no. Like, it was no. Or niggas just knew they couldn't fuck with you.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know because it was like. It was interesting to know that people's big brothers.
Or we had too high victim value. Where like there's like that's based like fucking with a white person around here. Or that could have been the case because we were so loved by the establishment. That could have been the case.
Nah,
because if you tried to extort us, and we told like the principal like or Miss Hinsford, it was a rap. It was a rap for you.
I don't know, cause they I don't know, cause Jadon got the business, and he's lower than everybody.
Your squad's in the safe zone.
And he got the
Yeah,
business for that. He got the business for like 8 years. Like generations got him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Damn, get past that. Yo,
Like-
your bully car getting passed down.
so it's not. I mean, I'm sure there's a plethora of reasons. Like if I were to sit down and really write this down and be like, why? I guarantee there's a plethora of reasons. I just know at no point in my life was I ever with that shit. So it didn't matter to me. Like it really don't even matter because like at no point in my life was I ever with it. It just wasn't going to happen.
you ever encounter shit like that, Reek?
Nah.
Like you ever seen
don't,
niggas?
man.
You ever seen niggas like You ever seen niggas that had like become victim to that shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who you was close
You know what?
to? Who you was close to or like friends?
Nah.
Fast.
It's a valiant effort.
They got the angle on us. We ain't even see him over there.
Bitch ass shit. I
Remain.
just can't
Solid
imagine.
work so far.
Like I wasn't tough, but I wasn't a bitch like that. That's crazy.
I mean, for me, it's a.
Remember Earl? He came up and was like, "You gonna have some money for me at the end of school?" I'm like, "Nah." He was like, "What you mean, no?" I was like, "I ain't got nothing for you, Chief." He was like, "Are you going to see me at the school?" And I was like, "All right, then I'll see you at the school." He looked at me for a second. And it was just like, "Oh," and he just stopped. It's like, what you talking about? Because you know, by the 7th grade,
Mm-hmm.
BJ, I got big.
Yeah.
Like I was working out all the time and shit. Like I had a little weight set back. And my whole thing, I think I put on like 20 pounds. In the 7th grade, I was like 155, 160. I was like 160. Lean. And my whole thing was like, I'm gonna beat up Shaheed this year. That was my whole goal for getting husky. I put on like 20 pounds in the summer.
You talking
Honestly, I think I
about
put on more like 30.
you talking about fight him? That boy was locked up already.
Did you ever fight him?
I know I couldn't find him.
He
He
was
was
locked
locked
up
up.
Oh, I was about to say, did you ever get there?
And then, and then by the time
Shaw was in and out, after like the
by the time he
4th
came
grade,
back-
Shaw was in and out of juvie. Like after 4th grade, Shaw was in and out of juvie. Swear to God,
By
he
the
just
time,
in and
and
out.
then by the time it started, I didn't got so husky that niggas was like, I don't want to fight him no more. Like all the bullies was like I was eating 3 meals a day and working out and get husky every day. I put on like 30 pounds of muscle. And the niggas was like looking like, no, we just not gonna fuck with him. It's just like, it was a waste. It was a waste. I didn't get to fight nobody for real. It was a waste. Niggas did what they work. Because there's a difference between being like a hood bull and being like cut and it being like big. There's a big difference. But
I'm trying to think. I actually
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Gear up fast.
like
We're about to
like
get
like I
in.
said, in the most respectful way possible, man. It just certain that just wasn't gonna happen. Under no circumstances, it just wasn't gonna happen. Like, and ain't that again? It's not that I'm the toughest dude in the world, but between trying to save Jadon at times
that
when
shit was crazy.
he would come and get me and all that.
That nigga was like 4 years older than us.
So it got to a point where it was like,
That's crazy.
if I can go to the middle of the project trying to help this dude, I ain't got nothing to worry about. I can handle it.
All stations,
If he's calling me to come help him in there, I'm good. And so I kind of, you know, but looking back, I wouldn't have done it because if it would have got intense for me, I don't know if he would have pulled up for me.
Who would have pulled up for you? Who would have?
Jay, I don't think he'd have pulled up
Yeah.
on my
That
behalf.
nigga wouldn't pulled up for himself.
So,
Of course not.
Resurgence.
so it's like,
Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster.
yeah, it's like I said, interesting thing, man. Interesting situation, bro. But when that, it was so interesting, bro. I remember that day. I'll never forget that day. Like, we stayed at that school till like 7 o'clock. Just and they try to figure out who took the money. Yeah, man.
Who y'all steal from?
Oh, they stole from the teacher.
How much was it?
Like $70, something like that. It wasn't even a. It was like $70, maybe $150. It wasn't like a lot of money. It was a lot to us. We kids, we low ass kids. But like looking back on it in hindsight, it was like $100 something maybe.
What was?
what they stole. It was like $70 to like $100. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't even a lot.
We was making that a week at Klein's.
Like that wasn't a lot. And the reason why I remember it wasn't being a lot is because we had a field trip, right? We had a field trip either that day or the day after.
Hostile counter
And
UAV
they
overhead.
thought that Vincent, because Vincent had the same amount of money that got stolen. They called
Vince. This was cool, man.
they called
I'm sorry,
They called Vince's dad. They called his uncle. His uncle confirmed that he had just gave Vince that money that morning, because Vince's money was fresh money. I remember the details. His money was fresh, like fresh out the ATM. So his money was fresh. The money that was stolen was old. And I'm like, man,
He was extorting Vince too.
no. We had like a field trip or something coming up,
Oh,
and Vince's uncle gave money for the field trip.
okay.
So it was like, it was like fresh out the ATM, like fresh money. And they was like, yeah, well, the money that he has is fresh anyway, so it's not right. And I'm sitting there like, yo, this shit is crazy. Because like when stuff got stolen, when stuff happened, bro, and we all know this, people know who did it. It's like at least always 3-4 people who know what happened,
Yeah.
right? So I had no idea nothing got stolen. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So when it all came out, I don't think I ever saw him again in school.
Enemies deployed.
I don't think I ever saw him back. I think the last time I saw him after that was like on the outside, like 5 years later.
Who, Vince?
No, me and Vince, I've been reconnected with Vince. Me and Vince, because Vince's uncle used to cut my dad hair.
I think the only reason Vince left school is because his brother did that shit with the hammer, right?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
That shit was crazy.
I remember that.
Sometimes you push somebody too far, man.
It was. He smacked the boy. He dead. I can say his name. The boy Tyrone. He smacked the shit out with a hammer.
Tyrone died?
Yeah, Tyrone died.
Damn.
He died. He was killed.
He
I
was
think.
alright. If he could have got out the neighborhood, he was alright for a little bit. Like,
But the
he would
dude,
stick up for you. Like if somebody was bullying you, like he would stick up for you. Be like, chill. Like the fuck.
he
That's why I thought it was weird when Vince's older brother went upside him. But I think he wasn't even the one bullying. I think it was Earl in them, and like he just snapped and then hit Tyrone. I think the story was Tyrone was like in the middle telling him to chill, but I don't think he realized it was too late. I think he just snapped. He had enough. Like he clearly already intended to do something with the hammer, but he hit the wrong person. It was like Earl and John in them. But I'm sorry. Because Tyrone wasn't a dickhead like that. He was a big nigga. You expect him to be because he was huge. You'd expect him to be a dickhead, but he wasn't really with that bullying shit.
But okay, cool. That's good, dude. Yeah, but not yeah, I remember that.
That was crazy. We got to go home.
Low key, I kiss you. Low key, I punch you in your shit.
Yo, what's with these people on the internet with this shit, bro? Like, you wouldn't talk to a human being like that in real life. Like, why would you just say I kiss you? Like, what do you expect? Like, you trying to make somebody crash out? Like, why would you just say that to somebody? Even whether it's a guy or a girl.
Yeah,
like,
there's no need to say
You're trying
that.
to make somebody crash out. Like, you just trying to. Like, you trying to get a Twitter post or something? Like, what's going on? Like, leave people alone. That's harassment. Leave people alone. It's not going to work. It's not cute. No one responds to that. No one's flattered, motherfucker.
Yeah. No, you said, look, yeah, kid. I'm like, why y'all be playing with me like that? What did I do for y'all to think it's okay to fuck with me like that?
Shit weird, bro.
I showed Mim in the video. I told Mim in the screenshot of what the bull said to me. Tell him something. I asked for your cash app so I could do this to you and I pay you. He said, bro, he said he was gonna pay you to suck your dick. I said, yeah, bro. He said, what? He was like, no, like what? I said, bro, yeah, this is the world you live in. When you got content on the internet and you like an artist or a streamer, this is what the fuck happens. This is what happens. People got access and they say dumb shit to you all the time.
It is weird as fuck, man. People down bad, bro. People is down bad.
I seen somebody in there.
Did you see him? I ain't see him. Oh, I see him.
Right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I see him.
that's another one. Oh, I fell.
You're losing ground.
Get 'em.
Move it.
Damn, I can't get up there.
Damn. I'm trying to fall. I couldn't fall. I
Stay
couldn't
alive,
scroll
you bring 'em
fast
back.
enough. Hey, in the corner.
Alright.
Oh shit, you up there? Yeah. Stay in that corner. To your right.
You got reinforcements inbound.
I had damn proxy mines and not thermites. Get out of pocket, man. Meme reminded me of that story where Jadon was fighting the one dude and got punched in the stomach.
You're redeploying.
And he said, "I'm fat. You think that's gonna hurt me?" Shit, man. How's that your rebuttal to that?
That anime fucking ass rebuttal.
I'm fat. You think that's gonna hurt me? Why would you say that?
It's such a weirdo thing. Like you don't know how to respond. Like you're just a bitch. Like you think that's what a tough person would say in that situation. Like
I'm fat. I'm fat. You think that's gonna hurt me? Well, no. I guess I'll try harder.
it's like when somebody when they beat up Jacob Homie in front of him, he was like, "They ain't do nothing to me though." It's like,
Yo, he really did used to say that. He used to really say that. He'd be like, "They ain't touch me though." But they smacked your best friend in front of you.
it's like even worse.
So they don't respect you enough to not do that.
About to end. Make it count.
The flex is if they respect you enough, they won't touch your homie. That's the flex.
10 remaining.
They
Keep
said
pushing.
both of y'all bitches. You a bitch by proxy.
Rick, you ever have a homie get bullied in front of you?
Nah, we ain't allow that.
You got gas moving in. All right, your squad's in the safe zone.
Roam amongst monsters.
Fire sales over. Adjusting prices.
I need plates. I have one plate.
I'm so glad we wasn't bitch ass young bulls. That shit
Man.
man. Me up to this day. If we was.
Resurgence has closed. No more second chances. Resurgence has been deactivated.
Shot this nigga ass
This is
nigga
the end
first
game.
time.
No, Jesus.
Stand by for redeployment.
Land on the bada.
I got $2,500, Reek.
You broke bastard, man.
That's what my ex left me. She
Yo,
did.
I heard she got engaged, huh?
Who? My ex?
Yeah.
What ex you talking about?
Which one was it? Which
Yes,
dude got
inbound.
Amber?
Amber got
Amber.
engaged? Oh, that don't surprise
Yeah.
me.
He no surprise you.
Nah, that don't surprise me.
Yeah. Why you ain't do it?
Why I ain't do it?
Why you ain't do it?
I was definitely like
Oh,
gearing up to do it, but after she had her, that procedure, that threw me off a lot. There was a couple things with Amber that threw me off a lot, man.
yeah, the BBL?
Nah, she had the abortion.
Oh, that jump. Oh, wow.
You keep my mouth shut.
After she had that procedure, that messed with me a lot. And but it wasn't just that. There was a few things that Amber had did.
Oh shit, you brought me back.
Yeah, there's a few things
You
she
did,
had
bro.
did.
Broke my legs.
One of them being,
I'm outside, bro.
one of them being, I don't know if I told you about this. I feel like I did. When DJ, one of my man DJ was actually attempted suicide.
Head to the safe zone. Got 4 remaining. Stay
He
sharp.
took a bunch of his medication, tried
Right.
to overdose on it. So he called me because he was like out of it, like he was like in a parking garage. So I went to go. So he calls me. He's like, Baron, man, look, man, I took a bunch of my pills. You know. So he said, can you come get me?
I got no place.
He said, can you come get me? And so,
Motherfucker.
yeah, he said,
Got it back.
he asked me, can I come get him? So,
Just an opportunity to do better.
so I'm like, all right, bet. So I get up, you know, so I'm at Amber's apartment, so I get up to go get him, right? And I said, babe, can I get your car? I gotta go pick up DJ. He almost overdosed. And she got mad. She said, why would he call you? And da 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 da. And I'm like,
That's
all
an
right.
evil human.
I said, I'm not even
evil.
gonna get into this with you.
Definitely.
So I just walked out. I went and got my brother. I went and got him. Said I would do for either one of y'all. Like I'm not having this dialogue with you. So I went and got him, brought him back to the house. We sat down, like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? When I found him, he was face down on the ground, bro. It was cold as shit outside. He face down on concrete. So, so I got him. I think the next day he ended up going to like to the psych ward. Got 302. And a lot of it stemmed from a breakup. And this is where like I'm so big on like dudes having their homies, right? Because when you go through a breakup, I'm gonna be real. Like, I think we can be transparent because both of y'all brothers to me. Like when you going through a real breakup, yo, when you going through a real breakup, you need your guys there. You need your people because like your mind is going to sink into a bad. You'll get into a bad place, man. Like I used to be like, man, how could a dude feel that way about a girl? Da, da, da. Bro, we all human. We got feelings and everything. We invest time and stuff into people. We gonna be hurt when that shit ends, especially on some that shit. So, so yeah. So I end up getting DJ. You know, I got him home, whatever. After that, he got 302. He called me the next. He called me the next day and said, "Yo." And she got mad when he called me. And he was like, "Yo, bro, like, I called you because
business, bitch."
He said, "I called you." He said, "I called you because you always said I could. If I call you, you'll pick up. And I appreciate you looking out for me, man. Thank you." But she was like really upset about that. And between those things happening, bro, it's like as much as I care, as much as I love you, we not really a fit. Because like I'm not gonna turn my back on my people. And her whole logic was, well, some of your people can get you in some trouble and get you caught up and whatever.
Bro, that's not getting caught up. You know what get me caught up? Having a nigga in the dorm room. That'll get me caught up.
Yeah.
What you talking about, bitch?
Yeah.
Not me meeting Lincoln. I know, right? Reed talking about so. That's not even a applicable situation.
Right.
Like, how you gonna get caught up helping somebody not die? Like, what are you talking about?
Hey, she was bitch saying anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I mean, like those situations right there, those was like some big ones where I'm like, damn, I love you, but nah, you ain't. Our worlds are too different. And it's not that our worlds are too different. You're just not willing to even to learn about my world. We can come from different worlds all we want, but if you're not willing to learn about it, to understand it,
Got company.
yeah, I see it.
It don't even make sense on the basic human level. That's like some sociopath, narcissist shit, bro. Like no rational human will respond that way. This person's
Before I wipe.
This person's about to self-delete themselves, and your response is why they call you. Like, what rational, non-sociopathic human would respond that way?
Yeah,
Like,
that's really what she
there's
did.
very few people that I know, if any, that who. Most people I know, whether they're my girlfriend or not, will be in the car with me.
Yeah, like yo, where is he?
Oh, let's-
Where is he? Yeah.
I never had. I had shorty my homies for less. Like, motherfucker needed a ride. Like, all right, let's go get him.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Let's go. I ride with you.
Yeah.
But all no, I'm honestly, if she is engaged, I'm very much happy for her because you know everyone deserves happiness and all that. But
You don't gotta play the high road B. Fuck
She
her.
real,
That
dawg.
nigga
Fuck that
nigga
bitch,
probably, that nigga probably miserable. She probably miserable. She just doing it because she old. Fuck that hoe. I want that bitch to be happy. I don't believe in that high road shit.
nah,
I don't know.
ain't me taking the high road. I think everybody want to be
She
loved.
don't
on.
deserve happiness. She did you dirty. She was evil, bro.
Definitely evil.
She was evil, bro. She don't deserve happiness just because she a person. Like, no, fuck you, evil bitch. I'm worried about the nigga. He don't know what he getting into.
Yeah, he might be a better fit. That's what it might be. He might be a better fit.
Yeah, maybe he
Coming inside, bro.
Oh, I'm still. My-
fucking
Yeah.
Hard that time. Move and get back up there, yep.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the ball.
I feel sorry for the pool. We about to have a miserable life.
Hold on, Jack. Let me fix this again.
Yeah, I back up. I mean, it's you know. And now I'm thinking back like, damn, like it was a lot, man. I haven't been in a relationship since then. I haven't been in a relationship since that time.
How long ago was that?
4 years ago, bro.
That was only 4 years ago?
Mhm. Yep.
Was she up the Ville with you?
Yeah. That's why I
so
met her.
when we was hanging out, you was with her? You lucky.
in
You
two-
lucky you ain't put
In 2020, yeah.
2019, 2020?
Me and Amber got together in 2016.
I thought y'all had broke up before that. You lucky you ain't bring her around. You would have dipped on her.
Nah, we got together in 16. It was like right
No.
before my birthday. Actually, people always talk, which was like right before my birthday. I got with her, like right this
We
like
would
right.
have dragged that hoe.
But she we got together like right before my birthday or some shit like that. And I think like almost like maybe the first 2 weeks is when she had to do it in her dorm. And
What a start.
yeah, but that was bro. It's like yo, really? My last ex fucked the dude on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just thinking back on all that, bro. Was like
Shorties be out here creating demons, bro. Shorties be out here creating demons with that shit, man. Just break up with niggas. Stop doing shit like that. Cause there ain't gonna be no more good dudes left. You're gonna turn them all into demons.
you know, but at the end of the day, bro, like it's we broke up in 2020. I think the closest I've been to a relationship since then, like talking to a chick for like a month. Like I ain't really, I don't know. Might be fair to say I never really healed from the situation. To be honest with you,
You don't think you healed?
maybe not.
It's like, what do you mean by healed? You think you still got like trust issues or something?
I definitely do.
Yeah,
I
me
definitely do. I definitely do. Like because, and it's not to say you can't tell. It's not to say you can't tell, and it's not to say I don't attract attractive women. So I can't even. I'm not even gonna play that card because that's a lie. But
The phones and the everything make it too easy to hide who you really are. Like you can be you can be two different people in the real world and then on your phone. Like a chick can now a person, not even just chicks, dudes too. You can consolidate the infidelity and the cheating aspect of you completely on your phone. You know what I mean? And then when it's time to do the thing, you just do the connection real quick. You come back. Like before, you had to like put in work, like in real life, in order to cheat and be a liar and a cheater. But now it's so easy with the phones that like you can be with somebody for years and not really know who they are. Like it's crazy now. Like it's really crazy. Like
Well, it gets to a point. Rick, you there?
Yeah, I said you can start.
Okay, cool. It gets to a point where it's like, okay, so when you think about the a relationship in general is a responsibility. Man was just on the phone telling me this. Granted, I've always said, but he's like, bro, and he said, what you doing and where you going, bro? I wouldn't get in a relationship, man. You grinding too much. He said you got a lot going on. Only a special woman gonna be able to like be supportive of that and not distract you from that. It's gonna be hard to find her, bro. It's gonna be hard to find her. And he got a point in there, but I mean, not to say but to what he said. However, as lonely as it can be being single, I've learned to find peace in being single. And like, so, cause like in these last 4 years, I could tell you there's been about 5 or 6 times I could have had a girlfriend. I just really didn't. I was hesitant about it. And I know the trust issues play a factor. But I'm also a big person on respect. And I don't think that is, I think sometimes I find myself, I've dealt with, not I find myself, but I've dealt with women who may have liked me or thought I was attractive, but they didn't really respect me. And that was shown by like the way that they did certain shit. Like my ex, I could say my ex loved me, but no one that loves you gonna have a dude in their dorm at no damn 1 o'clock in the morning. Or that respect you gonna have to do in the dorm at 1 o'clock in the morning.
let me ask you a question about
Dropping into the AO.
the idea of like being lonely and loneliness. Do you consider like yourself lonely, even if you have like thriving non-romantic relationship, but like you don't got a shorty? Do you compartmentalize the two, or does just not having a shorty override everything? It's just like I'm lonely.
I think. Well, I do compartmentalize it too, but I also think that having a partner as yours is the goal.
The goal to combat loneliness.
To combat a certain kind of loneliness.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, so you do I do compartmentalize them, but obviously the romantic part, like y'all my brothers, but y'all don't fulfill the role my lady would fill. Just like if I have a lady, she can't fulfill what y'all fulfill. She could. You fucking freak.
She did.
No,
But yeah, so it's like, cause you gotta have your people and you gotta have your partner, right? So that void is that void. But
and it's crazy because it'd be the other way, because there's been times where like I had like just my shorty and I wasn't really spending time with my friends. Yeah, it's true. And then I'd be lonely as fuck. Like I'd just be like,
oh yeah, no, I've had that too. I've absolutely had that. Yeah, I've absolutely had that. I've absolutely had that. Absolutely.
I'm tired of hanging with just this bitch. Man.
Redeploy fallen teammates.
My niggas
Kill to bring them back fast. Alright, soldier, mark the drop point for your squad and go get after it.
This bitch wanna talk about the Kardashians. Like, the fuck, I watch one more stupid ass show. Yeah, just had something to talk to her dumb ass about. Like, it's just be. One of the best stories, she convinced herself to like Naruto, so we had something to do together. I had like one day off a week. She was come over, we watched Naruto, eat some Chinese food, fucking kick it. That shit was lit.
Damn, I got shot. Sniper.
Come this way.
I see him.
Damn.
I saw him. I saw his bum ass.
The crazy thing to me is like I really had to reflect though. Like,
yeah,
I remember. I think we were talking about this before. Like, I remember I was talking to like John, even like John, like just like Naruto. Like, I did like an exit interview with my shorty a couple years later after we broke up.
that's some Josh shit to do.
I had to do an exit interview. Like she reached out and then we were just talking, but like after a while, like real quick into the conversation, I realized that like I didn't want to like revisit that. Like you're like, I'm thinking like, yeah, I'll fucking get like, yeah, we can run the block. And then after talking to her for like an hour into the conversation, I was like, yeah, that shit won't work. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna spin the block. So then I was just talking to her as like a homie. Like, we were just talking as friends at that point, right? Because I wasn't gonna spin the block, because that would have been like the third time I spun the block on her and then broke up with her. I'm not doing that shit again because that's fucked up. And, so I just started talking to her as a homie, and we started talking about my perception of how I was in a relationship versus her perception, right? And like, I thought I was a good boyfriend, but it was like a lot of things that I did that fucked her up a little bit, right? One of the things I didn't do, it wasn't the first time I heard it. I heard it from another girl. Like, we got into an argument about the girlfriend after her. We got into an argument about this, where she was like, I always felt like you were hiding me because you never like took me out, and like, you know, like I would always just come over and it's like, I felt like.
Shout out to Colin for the likes.
Yeah, she was like, I felt like a little unappreciated. I felt like you were just using me a little bit or something. And like, even though that's not rational, but like that's how it made me feel. Even though I know you weren't thinking it. You weren't thinking that way. I was like, oh shit. So now I know, just because a shorty's okay with kicking it in the crib all the time, hanging out, like you do gotta do special shit for a shorty. Like I do. Just because she's cool with it don't mean, because if I've had shorties that made me take them out, you know what I mean, and then I actually took them out when I didn't even really want to, and then I had a chick that didn't mind if we just kicked it in the crib, but she suffered and she didn't get the treatment that the other shorties that wasn't as cool as her got. So like that's not fair to her, you know what I mean? Like she was like, I saw you and your next girl, like yo, we're going out and stuff, and that's because that girl like told me like, yo, like, I don't want to just kick it in the house all the time. Like, oh shit, my bad. All right. We go see a play, we go to the movie, you know what I mean? We get dressed up, go do something, go to a restaurant or something. But that girl didn't deserve it as much as the girl that just like kicking it and watching Naruto.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I learned like as a lover and as like a partner, like reward the behaviors that you like. Like if she okay with just kicking in the crib, still take her out. You know what I mean? Plan something occasionally. You know what I mean? Show her off because she wants you to show her off. She want to be flaunted. She want to feel like you value her in that way. Don't just be dicking her down in the crib ordering Chinese food. So I learned that.
This sounds so
Chinese
trifling.
food was trash though.
Yeah, man. You can at least get a Wendy's 4 for 4.
We was in the suburbs though, so that we had like that was some good shit.
I wrote in one of my songs, I don't mind dating, but struggle with all the planning, because it's the truth. Like I like dating is great, but that's something I struggle with. Not because I don't want to show off my lady, but because that's just not my instinct. Something I got to teach myself to do. Like it's not instinctive for me. Like it's instinctive for me to protect my woman. If I'm out with her, somebody pull up, it's instinctive for me to protect her, right? I don't even gotta think about it. It's just that's what I do. But the other things, we should go out and like
we be tired, bro.
Like that's not like
we men, bro. We be tired, man.
Like I don't be thinking. I mean, y'all be. Josh, how many times have y'all talked about going on a trip? My brain don't be there. That's just not my brain. It's not malicious. It's just not how my brain moves. But like you said, you gotta.
You gotta force it. You really do gotta force it. Like,
yep.
A part of being an adult is realizing that sometimes you gotta do things, not things that you don't want to do, but things that you don't feel like doing, but you should do. Like that's a part of being an adult, right? Like, for me, like I plan trips, right? I would much rather sit in my room all day. Listen, I got 3 big fucking monitors. I got a 4080. I got a 4080 sitting in this motherfucker. My apartment complex has a restaurant downstairs that I can order food from for $3. They'll bring it up. They got wings and alcohol and cheese steaks and salmon steaks and shit. Like I legit, my washer and dryer in my house. I legit don't have to leave my house. My gym is in my complex. It's me. I walk my dog. Like I literally don't have to leave my house. Like, at all. Like I can just have, I can be in this bitch all day and not have a problem. My computer's lit. But I know that the time that I have with y'all is limited. Cause you think
Squad mates
if
redeploying.
we,
Well done.
the craziest quote I heard, this they were talking about parents, but it's also friends. It's like if I see motherfuckers 2-3 times a year, and I only got 30 years left to live, 40 years left to live. You know what I mean? 1 or 2 times. Let's say 40 more times. I get to see y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's corny as shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And it don't even be like that. It's gonna be times we don't see each other for 2 years. We don't see each other for 3 years if we let it go the way it's going.
You got
So
gas
I started
moving in.
just forcing myself to link up and do shit, and then because I know like
Enemies
thinking about it, I
dropping
don't want to
into
do
the
it, but once I get there around y'all, I'm gonna have the time of my life. But thinking about that shit, I hate the logistics. I hate driving long periods of time. I hate spending the gas. I hate, you know what I mean, having to wake up and shower, and then I gotta walk my dog and then
Move to
get
the
him
safe
settled
zone.
in and make sure he's cool. Like, I hate all that shit. I hate everything. But
Yeah.
I only got like another
25 are still
30,
active
40
in the
years on
AO.
this earth with you niggas. And there's a big chunk of that really is just like another 10, 15. Because when we old and once niggas start having kids, I'm really not gonna see y'all niggas. So then we seeing each other once every 5-6 years. So like this time that we do have, I want to maximize that and like force myself to see y'all, cause I don't want to be an old nigga. And I'm sitting in the room with a bitch and then like with my little ungrateful ass kids, and then I get a call, oh such and such passed away. Damn, I ain't seen that nigga in a couple years. I don't want that. I seen that happen to niggas, and I be like, dang, like y'all live in the same city, y'all live like an hour away, 2 hours away. Why ain't y'all just link up? Like you see that shit like with old heads, like dang, I ain't seen that nigga in a couple years. It's like why? You know what I mean? Y'all live in the same state.
I heard Jack.
I don't know, man.
5 until your
I don't
squad
know.
is redeployed. Less than 25 were still standing. Failure ain't fatal. Just an opportunity.
But with bitches, like I feel you on the. I don't want to be going out and hanging out and shit, but once we go out, you have a good time. It's just as a man, we be so tired of be working all the time. We got so much shit to do, and like our time is so valuable. And everything, if you're not using your time right, you're not making money. If you're not making money, the bitch not gonna want to be with you anyway. So it just be like this toxic thing that men do, where you think we gotta be grinding all the time. Like, you don't. Like you really don't. You just gotta grind efficiently and smart. But you gotta a downtime is grinding too, like because you gotta rejuvenate, or else you're gonna burn out. Like you gotta rejuvenate. Give yourself some time to have fun, because if you don't, and also so that fun not only does it rejuvenate you, but also like going out and getting those experiences makes you a more creative, a more interesting person. Like it really do. Like go out, meet people, talk, see shit, have ideas, you catch different looks. Like that shit really is a big part of circling back. Like some of my best ideas I ever got was kicking it with y'all. Some of my revelations I ever got was when we was kicking it and we was talking and we see something. It's like, oh shit, what's that? Oh, these people do this. Oh, this happened. Like it's different types of productivity, and I don't think like kicking it with your boys isn't productive. I think it is productive. It's just productive to your emotional. You know what I mean? Like, but I'll be ranting and shit. I don't want to rant too much.
Good.
Shout out to VM. What the fuck? VM1XX for the follow on Twitch. I've gotten 5 followers today so far. 5 or
Hell
6.
yeah. Let's go.
Reek, quick question.
What up, dog?
What was your biggest problem? What did you and Jazz ever have a heart to heart
Yeah, we always do.
about? Like, what was her issue with you, or the issue in the relationship?
Yep.
Do you mind revealing that, or is that you gonna keep that in house?
We're gonna stay home with that,
Okay, all right.
especially right now. I
Prep
mean,
time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
I got Arizona to die. Huh?
All right.
Chill, you good? Keep me company.
Let's get this shit done. We got the green light. You're going to
How's people saying I need braids? who knew I already had braids.
Enemy activity.
Just lock it up and dot it to flat.
I'm not doing that either. That's
That'd be-
freaky.
That'd be fire. That'd be
I'm
fire.
not doing
I
that, man.
told him that, man.
You gotta have a football player look.
Nah, bro. No, absolutely not. I'm not going to
Only
the
problem with locks is you can't go back.
Survive and your team can
That's the only
redeploy.
problem.
Eliminate targets to
man.
gotta-
Problem with locks, you
you
look
gotta-
like you look crazy when you first get them. I'm not getting them. I ain't going through that the short lock phase.
This spot looks good.
I ain't going through that phase. No, sir. No,
Depends
sir.
how you get it done. It depends how you like baby locks. It depends how you get them done.
I never seen baby locks that I like, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I've seen it. I've seen it. Somebody had like a really talented person do it, or they start with some length already. Like they don't start with a mini fro and shit. I've seen them look pretty good.
They wouldn't look good on me. My hair ain't long enough for them to look good.
Hey, you would know better than I do.
Enemy took
Hey,
down.
my hair ain't long enough for them to look good at this point.
Yeah, you
If
know better than I do.
if it was
Let me see. Let me pull up the stream. Give me a second.
if I would have
Shotgun here.
if I
You
would
got
have
some range, ain't you? Ain't
no,
your hair high?
my hair's pretty high, but if I had it, if I would have just converted what I had to locks, then that shit would have been crazy. But I ain't going through that whole.
You
growth
got some
phase.
good length. I think if you got you would bypass the baby lock phase a little bit.
But I don't know, man.
You probably bypass that shit a little bit.
My shit. I actually combed it out earlier. That shit was huge. I was like, yo, I didn't know my shit was that long. I was like, damn.
You need to get a fade.
Nivel 50 hoy día.
Bro, you like Fred, fucking Sanford and Son or some shit, bro.
I don't do the fade. I don't do fades, bro. I think I did a bald fade once.
You ain't like it?
Nah. But I think a bald fade. I think of smooth people. I think a smooth dude. I'm not a smooth dude. Like I don't think that. Like when I think of a bald fade, I think of Trib.
Trib got a fade?
Yeah, Trib get a bald fades all the time.
I got a C-boy. I haven't seen dude in 15, 20 years.
Like, you know, he'll get a bald fade. Leak get a bald fade. I don't feel like the bald fade.
What Trib do?
Trib, last time I checked.
I can see him as a good real estate agent.
Last time I checked, he was Trib was doing a lot of community work at one point. Trib was like he's in a similar field as me. He's not doing drug and alcohol work, but he's similar field like human services. Damn.
I might have to pull an all-nighter to fix my sleep schedule, bro.
Enemies are dropping.
I've done none of that shit like that. And then
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, what?
Uh,
When they
fucked
fuck
up
your
the next day?
asshole,
Yep.
bitch ass nigga.
What you say?
They fuck your asshole, bitch ass nigga.
What's wrong with you, man? Do you want me to pray for you?
We need Jesus Christ. I got my Bible right here on my desk.
I can pray for you, man, because you need some therapy, man. Because in real life, I slap the shit out you, and you wouldn't even breathe like that in my direction. So I'm gonna pray for you instead, man. I'm gonna pray for you, man. Father God, bless this bitch ass nigga, please.
Please shut the fuck up.
Amen. Amen. Your balls ain't even dropped. I don't know why you talking. Jesus Christ, man. What's wrong with these people, man? Little proxy check it, everybody heart a little bit.
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Hey Josh, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I get it.
I think I said this to Josh before. I don't know if I told Reed. I think I might have told you. But believe it or not, most of my clients have relapsed behind relationships, man.
You are cleared hot on all threats. Watch
The
your
wor- I
ass
feel like
down
that's
there.
the worst thing.
They
You
relapse
think
behind
that's the worst
relationships
thing
all
you
the
can
time.
do? While you working on yourself and recovering, getting in a relationship, like the worst thing you can do, right?
Yeah, bro. They tell you not to do it for a year. They tell you not to do it. It's in the literature. It's literally in the literature to not do it for a year.
Your squad in a fight.
Because like relationships are jobs.
And lead 'em in.
Yeah.
And number one, your first job is getting you right. How you can't go ahead and get, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know. But I mean, I had a client. I had to tell my one client, man. I had to break it down for him, and I really don't, cause sometimes I can't be BJ. I can't be Baron all the time, man. Baron can't tell you certain things. BJ can. So I said, look, man, you want me to be Baron or BJ right now? He's like, I want you to be BJ right now. I said, all right, look, man. Number one, you gotta get your shit together, man. You gotta work on you right now, dog. Secondly, he said, but why keep attracting these kinds of women? I said, because right now, you ain't shit. Right now, you've lived the entire life of just fucking up over and over again, bro. So the only kind of women you gonna get right now are women that are gonna reflect the life you had just been living. That's all you gonna get, bro. And I said, you're a good dude. You're a good dude. So you gonna come across a lot of you gonna come across some women that will take advantage of you because you're a good dude. Simple as that. And you're picking out some toxic ass women. You're picking out the toxic of the toxic. You know.
They might try to fuck you up on purpose because they want you to do better than them.
So right now you're dating opportunists. And you know, and I broke it down. I said, listen, man, you got women and you got bitches. They look the same, but they're very different. They're very different. Both of them got big butts, nice boobs, pretty faces, nice smiles. Their intentions are different. The way they move and operate is different. And right now, you can't tell the difference. And so, until you get to a point where you can successfully work on yourself and build yourself into where you need to be, dating should be the last thing on your mind. And that's the hardest thing to hear. Because nobody want to be lonely, man. Nobody wants to be lonely. Everybody want to wake up next to something soft. I get it, but at the end of the day, bro, you gotta focus on you, man. You gotta take care of everything at home. I said, would you invite somebody to your house if it stink? If the floors ain't clean? If ain't no food in the refrigerator, ain't no blankets, you invite somebody over there? All right then. Fix your house up first before you invite somebody in it. And so, he actually started crying. He said, "Man, look, I'm so glad you're my counselor." But I don't think I did anything special. I think I just.
Sometimes people don't be knowing, man. You be surprised, bro. Like the simplest things be the most important things motherfuckers need to hear. Cause motherfuckers just be missing the simple. They be overthinking that shit. They missing the truth be so simple. I was in this big ass men's group chat last night, right? And we had like the official join, and then it was probably like 8, 9 of us that just hopped in the Discord chat. Some dude from Poland, some dudes from like Iowa, Kentucky, some truck drivers and shit, and just other niggas. And we all rapping, and this one boy hopped in, and he was in one call before, and he was talking about how he lost his job chasing behind this girl that he worked with, right? He got fired. And you know what I mean? And it was fucking with his head, cause like she was flirting with him at first, and then he started pursuing a little bit, and then she started saying it was creepy, and then she told HR, and he had made a slightly inappropriate joke. It was a little inappropriate, but and he was in the chat, and then they was like, he was in the men's group call, and they was kind of giving him like these little softball joints. This was a couple weeks ago. They was giving him some softball joints, and I'm like, the fuck, man, tell this nigga what he need to hear. So then we was in the others chat last night, and then he hopped in, and then he was talking about the same thing. He was like, yeah, like I was looking at her social media, and she blocked me. And I'm like, why would you do that? And we kept it real with him. Finally, like, we got him. Now I was like, finally, we got this nigga in this chat. This nigga annoyed me a couple weeks ago. Finally, we got him. And I told him, I was like, yo, man, a lot of y'all dudes get in this group chat. I was like, y'all be putting too much energy into the chicks. Like, y'all put too much effort into them, and y'all put too much stake in, like, how they're going to be a part of your happiness. Like, a chick not going to make you happy, bro. A chick not going to make you feel fulfilled, bro. So you got to love yourself. Your life got to be right. You got to feel good about yourself and your life. You got to get that in order. Pretty much the same thing you were saying, B.
Yeah.
Like, you got to get that in order. I was like, listen, you the ice cream. The shorty just the Yeah, the shorty's just the whipped cream and the cherry, bro. But the ice cream gotta be good, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody just gonna eat whipped cream and the cherry. That shit empty calories, bro. It's like you gotta get your life in order, bro. Like it's like you need to get focused on you, your mental health.
Mhm.
I was like, spend more time with guys. Like, spend more time. Find some good guy friends that you can confide in, you can talk to. You know what I mean? That can give you some of the knowledge that you're lacking. Because he seemed a little poorly socialized. You know what I mean? Like, some dudes just a little poorly socialized. Like, I don't know if they didn't talk enough when he was a kid or their parents neglected him. So, I was like, you need to figure that out too. Like, figure out how to speak, how to articulate. You know what I mean? How to get your thoughts across. And I was like, you also need to get in the gym. I was like, get in the gym, bro. You know what I mean? I was like, focus on your life, get your life together. And I was like, then you find the shorty. But I was like, right now, like, you came in here, you still worried about this shorty. She blocked you, she got you fired, bro.
Gear up fast.
Like, you
We're
still
about to
worried
get
about her.
evil.
I'm gonna be honest with you, based on what you're telling us, like, you do seem a little stalkery. I was like, for real, she calls you stalker. We told him, and they was like, we was laughing, we was like, just making fun of him a little bit, but busting his balls. Like, how you talk to HR? Like, it's like, you were so bad, HR was worried about you. I was like, you know it's bad when HR giving you game.
Yeah.
Like when HR sits you down and be like, don't do that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they already about to fire you, but when they telling you, like, don't do that because that's a little weird, she might take it this way, you know what I mean? Like, with HR trying to give you game, you know it's a problem. But he was busting his balls, and he came around, he finally realized, but that was the simple thing. Like, other people was trying to tell him all this other shit instead of telling him the hard truth. Like, you was being a creep, bro. And we was like, it's cool. Like, she legged you on, you know what I mean? And then when she legged you on enough to get you involved. She got the attention she wanted, and then she pulled back because she got what she needed out of it. I was like, but it's cool, bro. You don't got to hate her. I was like, charge it to the game, bro. Now you know. You learn what that is. Don't fall for it again. So get your life together, bro. And it was that simple thing, and he was happy again, bro. Like, I swear to God, like, this nigga was so depressed. Monotone, and I'm feeling this way, da-da-da. We gave him that shit real quick, bust his balls for like 20 minutes. We was joking, laughing at him, but being lighthearted about it, you know what I mean? Showing him some love. This nigga lit up, bro. This nigga lit up. He was joking and laughing, but he didn't have that. He just didn't have that. He was in his head thinking about these bitches, talking to these hoes. It's like, bro, like, sometimes you need some niggas that's gonna keep it being. You need people that can tell you what the problem is so you can fix it, not all that wishy-washy.
Shout out to Granton Cruz for the follow on Twitch as well. Is that like number 6 for the day?
That's crazy. 6 is fire, bro. 6 is fire. You might be your hours, B.
Well, I was on for 5 hours. I took the advice you gave me, bro. I was editing on stream for like 4 hours.
Nice.
I took your advice on that.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Yep. I was up here. I was there.
Love to see it. But yeah, you know what I mean, B. Sometimes you niggas are gonna give it to you hard. Like, sometimes the advice.
Damn! Damn, he was rolling. He said that foul shit. He fouled. Hold on, we clipping you, dog. You getting clipped. You were getting clipped.
You know what remind me of? Remember
that
clip with Inside Guys was when it was Charles Barkley and he was just shanking you. So he's like, you know, when a guy's grinding you. Yeah.
Oh, he said banging. He said when the guy's banging you, yeah, yep.
You know, you gotta feel his body to know. Oh, come on.
And then Shaq just looked at the camera like,
yo,
yeah,
so was funny, bro.
No, but I mean, there's a time and a place to give someone that. Like, yo, you just gotta hear this right now. Unfortunately, and I say this all the time, we're not in a fair world. So, yeah, it sucks that you got led on by Shorty. It sucks that, you know, she pulled back when you got into her. You have to learn. You gotta have short-term memory. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna tell you something I never told y'all. You know, it used to bother me. I'll be on a date and that mess with a bad chick, right? And then like either let me fix this. I'm tired of talking to these whole ass motherfuckers. All right, so mess with a cute chick on a dating app, and then she stopped messaging you and just unmatched with you, and you don't know what happened. They used to bother me. They used to actually fuck with my ego. They used to fuck with my ego a lot. But you know why I stopped? Because there's millions of you.
Yep.
It's millions.
You say it's millions of you. You mean it's millions of her? You mean it's millions of like people?
Of her.
Like,
I'm talking about her. Like it's millions. It's millions. Why am I getting upset for?
Yeah.
You don't owe me nothing.
Resurging.
But
Go get your revenge.
some people don't. You know, some people don't. Right? Some people they can't come to that conclusion on their own. It takes a lot of work to come to that conclusion on their own. It takes a lot of it takes you to be able to laugh at yourself to accept the fact that sometimes you're the problem.
Yo.
So
Alright, your squad's in the safe zone.
Talk about it, bro. Sometimes you the
No.
fucking problem.
and you know, I have women ask me all the time, well, how have you been single for 4 months? I mean, how have you been single for 4 years? I mean, honestly, I'm probably the problem. They all in relationships. I'm not.
For redeployment.
I'm like they all. Every single the last I think 4 women who I was talking to like with real intention to date, they're all in like relationships. All of them. I said maybe it's me. I said that's okay. I got work to do.
There's always a part like either I think you said it before. He was like it's either the chicks I'm choosing or
Loadout drop headed your way.
even if it's as simple as that. Like
Yeah. I said so. I mean, I said I gotta have some type of I gotta have some kind of blame in it. It can't just be all them. I said that's a little self-centered, don't you think? So
also it could be
Enemy
like
soldier incoming.
it's a lot of things. It's like it could be a game. Like you never. It's always an accountability.
Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get
Something
hunting.
he's doing something wrong if you're not getting the results you want. It could be that I just need to wait and get my shit more established, right? It could be that you don't got enough time.
that's what Mamman actually said to me today. But you know, I mean, ultimately, I'm a guy that looks at myself first before I look at anything else.
Hostile mosquito is online.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't finna be. Oh no, I hate these men, bro. Nah, man. There's parts of my life I ain't satisfied with, so I can't expect somebody else.
Be of,
Yeah, like
that book called Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink.
Mm.
The dude in the he was in
Positive ID on
Afghanistan.
the bounty targets.
He's a pretty
Hunt 'em
big
down.
influencer now. But he'll talk about how in the military, yeah, your command always takes ownership. Like you'll fuck up and your commanding officer after he rails you out,
yeah,
the people above him won't ever know it was your fault.
yeah,
Gas is closing in.
He'll be like, it was my fault. I didn't command, I didn't order, I didn't have them disciplined enough, I didn't have them ready. And he was saying how in life it's best to take ownership because you never feel like a victim.
Down.
And
Marking the rest.
it's easier to forgive yourself than it is to forgive other people. So it's always best to just take ownership. Like somebody do you dirty, they'll have you mad
Members
forever.
are in the safe zone.
But it's easier to if you do something, and you take ownership of it. It's easier to be like, all right, well, I should have did this. All right, we'll get them next time. Shit. Like it's easier and healthier to take a look at it. It's a really good fucking book. We read it in our book club,
Good work.
and it was like life changing. And I was like, you know what? When I look at it that way, it was like, oh, look, I picked the wrong chick, or I didn't play it right. It is what it is.
yeah,
But
like
it's
yeah. It makes it's an easier thing to digest
yeah.
because you can control that. You can say, well, damn, I won't go for women that do certain things. I won't go for that. You find a way. Okay, I got stuff to work on. There's no reason on God's green earth I should be blaming everybody fucking else. Nah, I got things about me I don't like. So what the fuck? Like, if I can point out things about myself that I don't like, all right then. What the fuck? You are a bitch. Good looking, bro.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced. Enemies dropping into the AO.
Somebody flying in. But that mean like it's just it's easy. It's easy to take accountability, man. Easy to take accountability. And that's why I try to live on that.
Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six.
Pussy. No, 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 no. What
Say
else?
Saturday, right? Sunday now, right?
It's Sunday now, yeah.
Man, that long weekend last week was love.
Gas is inbound.
God damn, that shit crazy. What the fuck? That's not even a BBL. Hold up, man. I don't like this passport bro overseas shit, bro. That shit just feel weird to me, bro.
Fire sale's over.
I feel like I'm colonizing other niggas' girls. Like, I don't know, that shit leave a bad taste in my mouth.
I had a conversation with a woman about that maybe like last week.
What was she saying?
Well, cause about people's preferences.
This is the end game.
Like it's not directly related to what you were just saying, but like it kind of is in a sense. Some people might want to date whatever they want to date for whatever reason. And I explained to her, I said, look, I was in school studying this for like 10 years straight. I said I got a degree in anthropology. That's all anthropology is studying human behavior. That's all it really is, right? And I said ultimately, I mean, we study human behavior, we study social constructs, all that kind of stuff, race, culture, all that kind of stuff. I said I got to the point I don't give a fuck about nobody's stuff. Live your life, do what the fuck you want to do.
Yeah, people can't control their preferences, man. You can't
Like,
negotiate. You can't negotiate attraction. Like people into what they into. Man.
And so I'm like, I said even the stuff that I think is a little different, like even the stuff I may not agree with, I don't care. Live your life. I don't got time to be thinking about what you're doing. But like, I always find it weird, and you're not doing this, Josh. I know you're not doing this. My boy Jack, what up, Bill? I hate when people get so upset and enraged by somebody else's dating preference. Now, if you're dating, if you want some, some Robert Kelly stuff, I get it. Pussy, don't run up on me like that again. Yeah.
You right here.
Damn. But obviously, if you want some, some BS, catch my jet drive. If you want some BS, bro, then yeah, what you doing is sick. But anything else, man, I don't be giving a fuck. It's like
I feel like people only get mad at people's preferences
when they don't fit them.
When they don't fit the preference. Like,
Oh yeah.
that's the only time you get mad. Like a Big John was like, I don't like skinny guys. You'd be like, whatever.
100%.
Okay.
But like, you be mad. That's why I see people like complain, like, oh, you don't like this type of girl. You don't like this type of girl. It's like, you mad because you like that nigga. You know he just disqualified you. That's what. Right? Like, and it's cool. Like,
Man,
but same with dudes. Like when girls like, oh, I don't like this type of guy. Like, it's like it'd be the same thing. Like, fuck, who cares, bro? Like,
I don't like short guys. I'm like, okay.
but I do think it's possible to be upset when the preference is societally manufactured. Like, is this a thing? Like, I think a part of the problem comes in what guys are railing against is because like history has shown that like women are more susceptible to groupthink.
Yes, they are.
And sometimes their preferences,
speaking, yeah.
yeah, like sometimes their preferences are manufactured and not real, and sometimes that's what guys are arguing against, right?
Yeah.
Like you can say like, and then you have guys dating standards are not very rigid. That's why, You can be a 4 or 5 and get some good looking dude to dick you down, like, because we're very loosey goosey with our standards. So I don't know. Our preferences are way more loose. We're less selective. Whether you want to talk about like psychogenetically why we're less selective, because it's just about spray your seed at that point. You know what I mean? The women have to be more selective because they have like one at a time, but guys can like, it's a lot of shit, right?
Yeah.
But I get why sometimes people get mad at like collective preference when it doesn't make sense versus like somebody's individual like nuanced preference. But
No, I dig that. I dig that. I do get
only
that.
only liking tall guys or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not even tall guys. Like, oh, he has to be above 6 feet. It's like practically, why does it matter? Right? Because y'all like 5'2".
And you're like 5'1". Yeah.
Yeah, like, practically, it doesn't matter. You're like 5'2". Also, why would he fucking? Also, like sometimes when I see tall dudes with really short girls, I'm like, man, you just fucked your son over. Why would you do that? But whatever. That's like eugenics. But whatever.
I mean,
like my mom is 5'9". She used to be 5'10", and my dad is like 5'7", 5'8". And I'm like, damn, mom, you got giant genes. Like, cause her brother's 6'8". It is just like, the nigga was if my dad was a little bit taller, I'd probably be like 6'2", 6'3", maybe even more. But like, she fuck with short nigga. It's just like, damn.
I mean, but and to speak to what you just said about like the group think thing and all that, 100% agree. The only reason why I don't get upset about it no more is because life doesn't reflect groupthink. Like life doesn't reflect it in the sense of like let's say if there's 10 women, let's say if there's 20 women to pick from, right? And all the men had said they like women with big butts, but all these women ain't got big butts. I guarantee a man's still gonna pick one of them. He's still gonna take one.
That's because ours is way looser.
But hold on. Even in the sense of with women, now women's preferences, we're talking from a historic standpoint, right? Aren't as loose, but over time they get loose. Over time they change. Over time it changes. So what I'm getting at is that even if this particular woman says, let's say if there's a whole bunch of women in the room, and they're all 5 feet, and they all say I don't date short guys, although I'm taller than every single one of them. At some point, one of y'all gonna cross this road anyway. The numbers say it, because y'all ain't gonna get the 6-footers.
Yeah, if they have a couple kids.
Yeah. Now, the fortunate reality is.
As they get ran through.
The fortunate reality is, there's still other options out there. Who ain't got kids? Who I ain't got
Mexico.
I'm the king out of Mexico, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm the king out there, man.
Papi chulo.
They kept thinking I was one of them too. Yeah, they love me out there. But ultimately, what I'm saying is like, it all boils down to the work that I think the guy puts in. He do what he's supposed to do. He grind like he's supposed to. He'll get a nice woman for himself. Simple as that. So I stick to that. That's why I don't get bent out of shape out of that.
And then the problem is though, man, then you get it, and then you just like, dang, I had to work so hard for this shit, man. I'm not gonna have one girl. Y'all ain't bad. You know what happened? The Mike Jones mindset hop in.
Oh yeah.
Where you be like, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all own me. Then you're like, oh fuck y'all. I'm fucking her.
All on you. Stay alive so your squad can redeploy.
Yeah, man.
So you just be like,
Squad mates
I don't know.
redeploying.
Listen,
Well done.
when I get it, I'm a demon now, bro. Like I'm on demon time. Like these hoes done created a demon. When I get it, good luck tying me the fuck down. Good luck. Good luck. I gotta make up for lost time. Fuck around trying to cuff you loose women. I'm trying to find a wife, can't find one. Playing game, not ready, not qualifying, don't want to settle down. So then when I'm established and I don't have to settle down, and then y'all want to settle down, you tripping? I'm not settling down. I tried that shit already. Y'all ain't want to do it. Now I can ball out and I'm supposed to settle down. Fuck no, man. My fun too. Just because you had your fun earlier and then I had my fun later, it's never gonna link up. You should have told me when I was trying to do that shit. You know what I mean? Instead of fucking old guys, fucking all the time. Too late. I'm gonna be a 40-year-old nigga for all 30-year-old Johns and 20-year-old. I'm gonna be a 50 nigga fucking late 30-year-old woman. I'm gonna be a 60-year-old nigga fucking 40-year-old woman. I'm gonna be a 70-year-old nigga fucking 50-year-old woman. I ain't never gonna stop. Demon time, nigga. I had my fun. Worked this hard to have one bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, man. You know how hard you gotta work? You know how hard we gotta work, y'all? Come on, man.
Damn. I got.
The asking price, yesterday's price is not today's price.
Oh man. Hey, but Reek, we logging in on TwitchCon tickets, man. We gonna have to get them earlier.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't, I'm gonna still do the partnership. Oh, TwitchCon September, bro. If you wanna come?
This is September?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
San Diego.
I think we make it. What's up?
San Diego? I can do that.
And they got the block party and all that. Yeah, man.
I bought the tickets already?
No, we ain't get them yet.
Nah.
Let me know when you buy the tickets so we can get our seats together.
All right. Cause we wanna beat the
Cause I don't want to sit next to no funky ass.
But it's a 3-day event, bro.
No, I'm saying I don't want to sit next to no funky ass people on the plane.
Oh yeah. Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Make sure we get our seats together.
Yeah. But nah, cause I'm like, look, man, I believe I'm gonna get partnered before then. So like we said, I only gotta get partnered on one site, one platform. I'll get it for sure. You know what I'm saying? But look, I'm about to hop off this joint, y'all. I'm gonna probably do some little bit of editing. And probably hit the hay. I love y'all, man. I really do. I appreciate y'all.
Alright, bros.
Peace out, y'all.
Talk to y'all.
I'm checking with y'all tomorrow.
This shit tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, fellas.
Peace.
Peace.